Hello. I have a dog on my lap and one's trying to climb up, and they both have very sharp claws. So I'm sorry if this video is a little bit too noisy. Down! So anyway, this week's videos are supposed to be on the word thanks because it is the American Thanksgiving this Thursday, from what I've been led to believe. And although it is going to be American Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving happened about a month ago. Canadians don't put as much stock in Thanksgiving as Americans do, however. Thanksgiving, oh yeah, it's a meal, it's food, it's more food, pretty much. It's a chance for families to get together, and we don't usually ever go around the table saying what we're thankful for, but if we ever did, then I'd mainly say that I'm thankful for family, for people who will always be there for you. And yes, that does seem a little bit weird, given the fact that my dogs are fighting and that I'm pushing them away with my feet. But nevertheless, that is what it is. Thankful for all sorts of stuff, even though it might not seem like it, because, of course, life could always be worse. And that might seem like a bleak hope to put onto life. It is nevertheless something right there, because it could always be worse, and it could always be better. I like this little rabbit. I'm thankful that there are people there that are actually willing to listen to my stories old, stories new, stories tried, and stories true. Ones that I've made up, and ones that are real, ones that I think were real, and ones that they could have happened. Like the story of how I got this bunny. When I was about 6 years old, my school had a school-wide raffle. Family paid for tickets for the kids, $2 each, I believe. Kids got them in the morning, put their names on them, and then put them in to the raffle. I didn't win the first prize, but I won one of them. And actually, though, a little part that I don't think I've really actually told people is that I had 10 tickets. Actually, no, I had 8 tickets. They came in a ball together. We had to cut them and put our names on them. 7 of the tickets I put only my first name on. The first ticket I put on my first and last name. It was that ticket that they drew. I'm going to say 7th just to make it seem like I remember more than I really do, and it could have been 7th. And I was talking with the person next to me, a friend of mine, I think, maybe. And he or she, I think it was a she, wanted to get the little black bunny. I wanted to get it too. Out of the things that they had, it was like the best one, really. I won. She did not. There's one girl in my class who had 20 tickets and did not win anything. And so I won, and I went up there with that one ticket I put my full name on, and I got this bunny, and I took it back, and that is how I got this bunny that Peyton here, you can see her head right there, Peyton wants to use it as a chew toy. Right. Yeah, she's undisturbed about being hit with the bunny. Peyton, stop trying to chew on my bunny. And so, as you've heard before, I DM 3 D&D games a week. And this one that we just had, that's why the video is a bit late, because I was doing voice chat on Skype with it. It's like, okay. So I set up the campaign. It's one I've done before. It was okay before, but now new people going through it. Okay, so I come across this person. It's going to be this big social interaction to see what's going to happen. I attack. And yes, I've had that exact same problem with the person before. There are 2 powerful full orcs waiting for you there. Eventually my character, yes, I DM and play a character, which is a bit strange, but I like it anyway. He follows him to the next room. There's a big pit there with sewage at the bottom. And they're talking to It's like, I push them into the pit. Of course he doesn't at first. And he does, and then we battle the sewage for another like 2 hours until we finally defeat it. But you know, it's all the little things that really make up life, and like the sharp claws and the sandpaper paws that make up my little doggies, and the little rabbit ear sticking in the frame. Just rabbit ear, just a rabbit ear just sticking into the frame. It's better with this one because there's no rabbit nose. And so now, my hair is glowing. It's not really that it is a bit orange, but it's not that orange. It's like glowing under the light, and I should have turned those lights on, but I haven't. I look really big when I'm making a video, but that's just because I also sit really, really close to the camera. I'm not really like this big, but anyway, thankful for all the little things, and for some of the big things as well. And I hope that I'll be thankful for MOS forever. DFTBA.